Okay, let's get into your reading, Taurus. Buckle up. Buckle up. This is an emotional one. I was just shuffling the cards, and this one landed at the very bottom of the deck, and I felt my eyes go a little watery. You know that feeling when you just know, before you've even turned it over, that this reading is going to hit somewhere real. And let me tell you something, there is a relationship coming your way soon. And completely unexpectedly, drop a comment right now and say, I am so worthy. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe and turn on that notification bell. Okay, let's go all the way in. And I want to say this clearly before anything else. You're going to randomly end up in a relationship that makes you feel so happy, you'll actually stop and think, wow, that was so random. I didn't even have to try. I didn't have to force it or chase it or overthink it. It just happened. And I think part of why it's going to feel that random is because you've found relationships genuinely difficult before. Not because something is wrong with you, just because finding someone at your level, your standard, someone you actually like, that has felt hard. And this time it isn't going to feel hard at all. I want you to actually let that land, because a lot of the ache around love isn't really about being unlovable. It's about timing not lining up yet. And timing finally lining up is exactly what this reading is about. And I want to be honest about something. This reading is not a small, hopeful nudge in a nice direction. What came through was specific, certain, and close in timing. So hold on to that as we go. This isn't a maybe. This is a when. There's also something else I want to name. Some of you have a small, quiet voice right now saying things like, this don't happen to me, or love has always been hard for me specifically, so why would this be different? And I want to address that voice directly because your guides addressed it clearly with me. That voice is not truth. It's a pattern built from past disappointment, trying to protect you from hoping and being let down again. And your guides are asking you to set that voice aside just for the length of this reading and let what's actually coming land clearly without that old voice arguing with it before it even fully arrives. Okay, first oracle card. This arrives while you're simply living your life. You won't be looking for it. And your guides led with this because it matters how this happens. You are not going to manufacture this. You are not going to force it into place through dating apps or trying harder. This arrives while you are simply living your ordinary life. Okay, second oracle card. The speed of this is part of the message. It's not supposed to take years. And your guides want you to feel the pace of this fast, genuinely fast. The kind of fast that makes you double check whether it's actually real, because you're used to love taking a long, slow time. Okay, third oracle card. Your own confidence right now is doing more work than you realize. And your guides want you to see something about your current energy. The way you've been taking care of yourself, putting yourself first, holding your own values close, that is not separate from this relationship arriving. It is the exact thing pulling it toward you. Okay, fourth oracle card. People are noticing your energy before you've even said a word to them. And your guides want you to know something happening around you right now. People are noticing your energy before any conversation even starts. A look, a moment, 2 or 3 seconds where someone thinks, wow, I want to know her. Okay, fifth oracle card. This could be someone brand new or someone from your past finally seeing you clearly. And your guides want to leave this open because it goes both ways. This could be someone entirely new, or it could be someone from your past who suddenly realizes how kind, how genuine, how appreciative you actually were all along. Okay, sixth oracle card. You have more than one path here. This is not your only chance at love. And your guides want you to release any pressure around this being your one shot. You have options, real choices. This lifetime holds more than one person who could genuinely be right for you. And this is simply the one arriving next. Okay, seventh oracle card. Your guides are naming the fear before it arrives. Not the fear it's fake. The fear that you won't recognize it because it's not hard. And this is the oracle card I most need you to hear, because there's a fear underneath the excitement here. And it isn't that this isn't real. It's the fear that because it's easy, because it doesn't require the usual struggle, you might not trust it. Your guides are naming that now, so you don't talk yourself out of something good simply because it came easily. Okay, eighth oracle card. This relationship is mutual. You are not the only one who feels lucky here. And your guides want to be clear. This is not you being happy while someone else settles. This is mutual. The other person feels just as fortunate, just as happy, just as genuinely chosen as you do. Okay, ninth oracle card. This happens regardless of your current relationship status right now. And your guides want you to hear this plainly. Whatever your situation looks like today, single, recently out of something, uncertain, this arrives regardless of where you're currently standing. Okay, 10th oracle card. The work you've done on yourself already is the reason this lands so easily. And your guides want you to connect the dots here. The self-work, the healing, the boundaries you've built. None of that was separate from this. It was the preparation that makes this arrival feel so light. Okay, 11th oracle card. This is balanced, not one-sided, not confusing, not something you have to decode. And your guides want you to feel the balance of this. Not a relationship where you're constantly guessing, not one where you give more than you receive. Genuinely balanced, genuinely mutual, genuinely clear. Okay, 12th oracle card. You will know it's real the moment it stops feeling like a question. And your guides close the oracle section with this. You'll know this is real. The exact moment the constant wondering stops. No more decoding, no more guessing. Just a settled, quiet certainty. Okay, 13th oracle card. This connection will feel effortless in a way that might initially confuse you, and your guides want to prepare you for something specific. Because you're used to relationships requiring effort, decoding, managing, working to keep things steady. This one won't ask that of you. And the ease of it might genuinely confuse you at first, simply because you've never experienced it this way before. Okay, 14th oracle card. There's a small window very soon where you'll feel a shift in your own energy first. And your guides want you watching for this before the relationship itself arrives. You'll feel a shift in yourself. Lighter, more at ease, less braced for disappointment than usual. That shift is the first sign this is close. Okay, 15th oracle card. You won't have to convince this person of your worth. They'll simply see it. And your guides want you to release an old pattern here. You won't need to prove yourself, explain yourself, or convince this person that you're worth staying for. They will simply see it clearly, the way you've always deserved to be seen. Okay, 16th oracle card. Why you specifically are receiving this message today, and your guides want to answer a question that might be sitting quietly in your mind. Why you? Out of everyone scrolling past this reading, why does this land on your life specifically? Your guides have been watching how you've handled the difficulty around love, the disappointment you didn't let turn you bitter, The hope you kept quietly holding on to, even when it would have been easier to give up on it entirely. Okay, 17th Oracle card. There is nothing you need to fix about yourself before this arrives, and your guides want this heard clearly. You do not need to lose weight, change your personality, become more outgoing, or fix anything about yourself before this shows up. You are already exactly who this person is going to fall for. Okay, 18th Oracle card. The timing lines up with something else shifting in your life at the same time. And your guides are showing me that this doesn't arrive in isolation. Something else in your life, work, a living situation, a friendship, is also quietly shifting around the same window, and the two changes support each other. Okay, 19th Oracle card. You will feel physically lighter in your body once this begins, and your guides want you to notice this practically. Your shoulders will sit differently. Your breath will come easier. The specific tension you've carried around love for a long time will simply start to release, the way a muscle finally unclenches after being tight for far too long. Okay, 20th Oracle card. The version of you a year from now barely remembers what the waiting felt like. And your guides close the Oracle section with this image. Picture yourself a year from now, settled into this, genuinely happy, and try from that place to remember exactly what the waiting and the wondering felt like right now. You barely can, because it simply isn't your daily reality anymore by then. Okay, 21st Oracle card. Friends or family will notice the shift in you before you fully name it to them. And your guides want you to know people close to you will pick up on this before you've said anything directly. A lightness in how you carry yourself. A warmth that wasn't quite as present before. And they'll ask gently, what's different about you lately? Okay, 22nd Oracle card. This is the reading you were meant to find, not a random one you scrolled past. And your guides close this section with this. You did not stumble onto this by accident. Something led you here on this specific day to hear these specific words. That isn't coincidence. That's your own guides making sure you didn't miss this. Okay, 23rd Oracle card. You don't need a guarantee before you let yourself hope for this. And your guides want you to release the instinct to demand proof before you allow yourself to feel excited. Some of you have learned to only hope once something is already certain, as a form of self-protection, and your guides are gently asking you to let this be an exception. Hope now, before the proof fully arrives. Okay, 24th Oracle card. There is nothing wrong with wanting this badly. Wanting it is not the same as being desperate. And your guides close the Oracle section with this. Some of you have confused wanting love with being desperate for it, and have tried to talk yourselves out of caring as a defense mechanism. Your guides want you to know wanting this fully and openly does not make you desperate. It makes you honest about what you actually want out of your life. Okay, 25th Oracle card. This person will notice things about you that others overlooked. And your guides want you to know something tender here. This person notices details, the small kindnesses you offer without thinking, the way you show up for people, the quiet strength you carry that others may have simply walked past without ever really seeing. Okay, 26th Oracle card. You will not have to change who you are to keep this. You already are who they want. And your guides want this heard clearly because it matters for how you enter this. You will not need to become someone else to keep this relationship steady. You already are exactly who this person wants beside them. The Six of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles, the Magician, the Knight of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups, the Two of Wands, the Ten of Cups, the Star, the Sun, the Ace of Cups, the Empress, the World, the Lovers, the Nine of Cups, the Four of Wands, 12 cards. And I want to take real time with everyone because together they show the full shape of this. The Six of Wands first, and this is quick, victorious energy. Things moving fast, recognition arriving, the specific feeling of how did this happen so quickly? This card carries victory energy, a figure riding home, celebrated, recognized. And that recognition is exactly what's coming, you being seen and celebrated in a way that feels almost too good to be true, except it is. And the Queen of Pentacles, and this card is about truth, honesty, clarity, and your own worth. Don't ever think you're not worthy. You are. And this Queen is confirming it directly. She sits surrounded by abundance, comfortable in her own world, not waiting for anyone's approval to know her own value. And that's exactly the energy you're radiating right now, whether you fully feel it yet or not. And the Magician, and this shows real communication, the universe working in your favor, this connection progressing in a way you probably never would have expected. And the Knight of Pentacles, and this is commitment arriving, real commitment, held close and dear, the specific feeling of being so loved, so appreciated, so genuinely content. This Knight moves slowly and deliberately, not impulsively. Whatever commitment arrives isn't rushed or careless. It's steady, considered, built to actually last. And the Knight of Cups, and this is love, harmony, fulfillment, joy. Someone pursuing you, wanting to be with you, moving toward you with real intention. This Knight rides toward what he wants without hesitation, led by genuine feeling rather than caution or calculation. And that's exactly the energy moving toward you right now. And the Two of Wands, and this confirms you have options, real choices, real paths. And this is the one for your highest good arriving next. And the Ten of Cups. And this is emotional completeness, the family, the home, the deep, settled sense of belonging. Not the frantic, uncertain kind of happiness that could disappear if you look away. Settled, steady. The kind that simply stays. The kind that doesn't need constant reassurance to feel secure. And the Star. And this confirms every quiet hope you've had about love was right to exist. And the Sun. And this is pure, uncomplicated joy. Warmth without a hidden catch. The good kind of good news. And the Ace of Cups. And this is the fresh, overflowing emotional beginning this relationship arrives as. A cup so full it spills over on its own, not forced, not performed for anyone watching, just genuinely, naturally overflowing. And the Empress, and this is abundance in love, fullness, generosity, nothing rationed or scarce. And the World, and this closes the spread on completion, a whole new chapter, full and whole. And the Lovers, and this confirms the soul level nature of this choice. Not convenience, not attraction alone, a real eyes wide open recognition between two people. And the Nine of Cups, and this is the wish fulfilled, the quiet hope you almost stopped letting yourself want, finally becoming real in front of you. And the Four of Wands, and this closes the tarot section on celebration. A milestone, a moment marked and remembered, people genuinely glad to see you this happy. And I want to add one more layer here before we move into the tea leaves, because a reading like this can sometimes feel abstract, cards, symbols, energy, and I want to ground it in something practical. What this actually looks like day to day once it begins is simple, easy conversation, plans that come together without a lot of back and forth, a person who remembers small details about you without being asked to, a feeling most days of being genuinely looked forward to rather than merely tolerated. And I also want to say, this isn't going to be a perfect conflict-free fantasy. Real relationships still have disagreements, still have adjustment periods, still ask both people to grow, but the foundation underneath all of that is going to be solid, and solid is what makes the hard days survivable instead of threatening. Okay, tea leaf cards, 9 of them. First tea leaf card. The moment you'll realize this is happening, a specific sudden moment, not slow, a conversation, a look, a feeling that clicks all at once. Next tea leaf card. What you'll say to yourself right after, wow, that was so random. I didn't even have to try that exact thought. Next tea leaf card. How the people around you will react. Genuine happiness. No complicated feelings. People who've watched you simply glad to see it land. Next tea leaf card. What you need to release to receive this fully. Release the bracing. Release the waiting for it to be hard. This one doesn't need to be. Next tea leaf card. The habit that keeps this magnetic energy alive. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep putting yourself first. Keep holding your own values close. Next tea leaf card. What this makes possible beyond the relationship itself. Confidence that ripples into everything else. Work, friendships, the whole way you move through your life. Next tea leaf card. A small sign that arrives before the relationship fully begins. Something small first. A name that keeps coming up. A feeling of unusual lightness. Notice it when it happens. Next tea leaf card. The version of your life a year from now, settled, happy. The old difficulty around love, feeling like a distant memory. Next tea leaf card. Who you'll want to tell first. And your guides are showing me a specific person. Someone who has genuinely been there for you, who deserves to hear about this straight from you before anyone else. Next tea leaf card. The specific fear that quietly dissolves and never comes back. And there's one specific fear you've carried a long time, that you're somehow harder to love than other people, that finding this would always be difficult for you specifically. That fear simply stops existing after this. Next tea leaf card. What changes about how you see love itself? And beyond this one connection, something shifts in how you understand love overall. You stop believing it has to be earned through struggle. You start understanding it can simply arrive easily because you are worthy of it. Next tea leaf card. The specific quality in their eyes when they first really look at you, and your guides are showing me the moment of real recognition, not the first glance, but the moment after, when they actually look at you and something in their expression softens, settles. The way someone's face changes when they realize they've found something they weren't even fully searching for. Next tea leaf card. A place or setting that feels significant to how this begins, and your guides are showing me a specific kind of place, not necessarily romantic on paper, somewhere ordinary, somewhere you go often without thinking much about it. And that ordinary place becomes the place you'll tell the story about for years afterward. Next tea leaf card. What your intuition has already been quietly telling you, and your guides want you to notice something you may have already sensed. A small, quiet feeling, almost too subtle to name, that something good has been getting closer. You weren't imagining that. Your own intuition already knew. Next tea leaf card. The exact feeling in your chest the day it becomes undeniable, and your guides are showing me the physical sensation, not nervous energy, a kind of settled warmth. The specific feeling of a held breath finally being let all the way out. Next tea leaf card. The small thing that happens right before you meet or right before you notice them differently, and your guides are showing me a small, almost forgettable moment happening right before this connection becomes clear, a passing conversation, a mutual friend mentioning a name, something that seems minor until you look back and realize it was the very first thread. Next tea leaf card. How quickly this moves from meeting to real commitment, and your guides want you prepared for the pace. This does not linger in an uncertain, undefined stage for long. It moves from meeting to real, spoken commitment faster than anything you've experienced before. And the last tea leaf card. You receiving this fully without needing to earn it, and your guides ended here because this is the image they want you holding. You receiving this fully, simply because you are worthy of it, not because you performed enough, not because you finally became perfect enough to deserve it, simply because you always were worthy. And this is just the moment it finally shows up to prove it. Okay, before the final message, I want to walk you through what actually keeps this steady once it arrives, because your guides were specific about this part. The first thing is simple. Don't shrink back into old patterns just because this feels new and unfamiliar. The version of you that's already living confidently, already putting yourself first, already holding your own values close, that's the exact version this person is falling for. Don't trade her in the moment things start to feel real. Don't shrink back into old habits of overgiving or over-explaining just because this feels new. The second thing is resisting the urge to overanalyze it. You have spent a long time decoding relationships, managing them, trying to read between the lines. This one doesn't need that. Let it be simple. Let it be as easy as it actually is, without you manufacturing complications that were never really there to begin with. And the third thing, the one your guides emphasized most, is continuing the self-work that got you here. The boundaries, the self-respect, the refusal to settle for less than you deserve. None of that stops just because you're no longer single. If anything, it becomes even more important to protect. And there's a fourth thing worth naming too. Give yourself permission to actually enjoy this. Some of you have spent so long being cautious around love that even good things arriving can feel like something to brace against, to manage carefully, to wait for the flaw in. Your guides want you to release that bracing. This one is allowed to simply feel good without you looking for the catch, without you treating happiness like something suspicious that needs to be proven safe first. Okay, final message from your guides. Just one. Keep doing you. The magnet is already working. Keep doing you. That's the instruction. One instruction. Just that. Because the Six of Wands confirmed the fast, celebrated arrival. and the Queen of Pentacles confirmed your worth, and the Magician confirmed the universe already working in your favor. And the Knight of Pentacles and Knight of Cups confirmed real, genuine commitment coming your way, and the Lovers confirmed the soul-level nature of it, and the Star confirmed every quiet hope was right. So keep doing you. The Magnet is already working, and it does not need you to do anything differently. Okay, to bring this home, you will be in a relationship totally unexpectedly very soon. And the card showed us everything. Your guides told us this arrives while you're simply living your life, that the speed of it is part of the message, that there's nothing you need to fix about yourself first, that the timing lines up with something else shifting in your life at the same time, that you'll feel physically lighter once this begins, that your own confidence is doing more work than you realize, that people are noticing your energy already, that this could be someone new or someone from your past finally seeing you clearly, that you have more than one path here, that the only fear to name is not trusting it because it came easily, that this is mutual, not one-sided, that this happens regardless of your current status, that your own healing is why this lands so easily, that this connection will feel effortless in a way that might initially confuse you, that a shift in your own energy happens first before the relationship itself, that you won't need to convince this person of your worth, and that you'll know it's real the moment it stops feeling like a question. And beyond the cards themselves, your guides showed the specific person you'll want to tell first. The old fear about being harder to love that finally dissolves, and the deeper shift in how you understand love overall, no longer something earned through struggle, but something that can simply, genuinely arrive. They also showed friends and family noticing the shift in you before you name it. The quiet recognition in this person's eyes the moment they truly see you, and the permission to hope fully without needing proof first. The Six of Wands showed the fast, joyful arrival, recognized and celebrated. The Queen of Pentacles confirmed your worth plainly and directly. The Magician showed the universe working in your favor with every tool already in place. The Knight of Pentacles showed real, steady, considered commitment. The Knight of Cups showed genuine, heart-led pursuit. The Two of Wands confirmed your options and the one arriving for your highest good. The Ten of Cups showed settled, lasting emotional completeness. The Star confirmed every quiet hope you carried was right to exist. The Sun and the Ace of Cups showed pure joy and a fresh, overflowing beginning. The Empress showed generous, unrationed abundance. The Lovers confirmed the soul-level nature of the choice. The Nine of Cups showed the wish you almost stopped wanting, fulfilled. And the World and the Four of Wands closed the spread on complete, celebrated new beginnings. One instruction: keep doing you. The Magnet is already working. Claim this, loves. Drop a comment and say, I am so worthy, and I keep doing me, and this relationship is already on its way. Because every word of that is true. Save this, share it today, and come back and tell me how it happened. If this resonated, please give this video a thumbs up. Drop a comment and tell me what hit hardest. And if you're not subscribed yet, please subscribe and turn on that notification bell. And one last thing before you go. You did not stumble onto this reading by accident. Something pulled you here on this exact day to hear these exact words. That's not coincidence. That's your own guides making sure you didn't miss this moment. Carry that. Take care of yourself. Bye, loves.